Days of Our Lives spoilers Gabi's miracle baby. Surprise gestation thrills Daddy JJ. Will Jada marry fake Rafe? Arnold defies EJ with wife plot. Jada plays love doctor. Leo's second chance and Joy faces Chanel's wrath. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Gabi Hernandez has been reconnecting with JJ Deveraux and loving every second of it. Although it was hard for Gabi to let go of her marriage to Stefan Demura, JJ came back into her life at exactly the right time. Now JJ and Gabi have demurred off a new chapter, but they're taking their time and not rushing into anything serious. Everything about Gabi and JJ's love feels wonderfully mature, like they could really make a solid foundation then. Stefan may always be Gabi's true love, but that doesn't mean she can't find happiness again. JJ always manages to put a smile on Gabi's face, and Days spoilers say he'll continue to do that for her in the coming months. Of course, Gabi and JJ could ultimately face a twist that forces them to consider the idea of a long-term future together. Although Gabi doesn't believe she can have further children, plenitude of cleaner women have had phenomenon babies anyway over the times. Days of Our Lives suckers can tell JJ would be a great father, so perhaps Gabi will deliver some surprise gestation news nearly down the line. We've no doubt that JJ would be thrilled and happily step up to raise a baby with Gabi. Naturally, some Salamites like Julie Williams would be frightened at the study of JJ being tied to Gabi ever. JJ might have to defend Gabi as a changed woman and demand respect for the mama of his child. Whatever the case, Gabi has missed out on utmost of Ariana Horton's nonage. There are Days clamors about Ariana being progressed up soon, so the timing may be right for Gabi to start over with a little bone. Do you suppose Gabi should have a phenomenon baby with JJ? Would you like to see Gabi get pregnant and make a family with JJ at some point? Our Days prognostications allude that some curveballs are ahead in Salem no matter what, so we'll bring you updates on what the future holds for JJ and Gabi. Days of Our Lives spoilers, will Jada marry fake Rafe? Arnold defies EJ with wife plot. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that EJ Demura was forced to suppose Presto after he watched Arnold Fennegar pose as Ref Hernandez at the recent Demura party. EJ wasn't pleased at the sight of Arnold kissing Jada Hunter and clearly didn't want him going home to sleep with her. Since EJ's views have evolved over the times, he now has a much better grasp of concurrence and doesn't want Arnold duping Jada in bed. That's why EJ came up with a bogus PI case to give Rafe a reason to avoid Jada for a while. Still, Rafe's birthday is coming up at the end of January, and that's when Jada plans to marry him. While Arnold was still in fake Rafe mode, he assured Jada that he'd be there. We've to consider the possibility that Arnold will indeed return Jada in time for the espousal. Arnold doesn't want to go back to Argentina, so he might decide he's got the hots for Jada and could make a good life with her in Salem. It's easy to imagine Arnold defying EJ and showing up to change promises with Jada on their marriage day. Still, Days pens could take this Days of Our Lives plot multiple ways, if that happens. For starters, the real Rafe might break free at that exact moment and intrude this Days marriage to call out his pretender. Also again, perhaps Jada will truly marry fake Rafe in detention, that pretender disclosure rather. Maybe Rafe could burst in on Jada and Arnold's marriage night, just in time to pump the thickets on them perfecting the marriage. One way or another, the verity about Arnold has to come out. That said, Arnold will have a little further fun in the meantime and could deceive Rafe's bridegroom during all the marriage fests. Jada is in for a rude awakening when she realizes Rafe is actually his devious ringer. So stay tuned for updates on when the Arnold news will blow up. Our Days prognostications point to Arnold causing some chaos and leaving Jada affrighted in the end. Days of Our Lives Monday, January 6 update, Jada plays love doctor. Leo's second chance and Joy faces Chanel's wrath. Days of Our Lives spoilers update for Monday, January 6, reveals that Belle Black will open up to Marlena Evans about her fresh launch. Now that Belle is moving on from Sean Brady and accepting the DA position, she's ready to embrace this new morning. Marlena will partake some words of wisdom with Belle on Monday's Days of Our Lives occasion, which may include a warning about EJ Demera. Since EJ can be revengeful and problematic, Marlena may suppose it's stylish to avoid him if possible. Still, Belle and EJ have an interesting spark that'll surely come into play in the coming occurrences. Days spoilers say further pressure is ahead, but that's only going to add to the complicated magnet that EJ and Belle formerly feel. In the meantime, EJ will have bigger issues to deal with, like the fact that Rafe Hernandez is being held hostage in the Demera coverts. Once EJ checks on his intern and presumably provides a mess, Rafe will no doubt complain about his current circumstances. Of course, berating EJ won't get Rafe anywhere, so it seems he'll take a different approach. Rafe may put the blame on Arnold Feniger rather and suggest that EJ is in over his head. Days spoilers say Rafe will push for a cooperation, so he might swear that he'll cover EJ if he's released. Although Rafe may argue Arnold is the only bone who has to go down with the Bobbies, EJ may suppose Rafe would say anything to score his freedom. Lack of trust will be a chain when it comes to any kind of alliance that Rafe pushes for. Other Days spoilers say Javi Hernandez will need a confidant, so Jada Hunter will advance a sympathetic observance. After Javi addresses about his moping passions for Leo Stark, Jada may contend life's too short to hold grievances. Since Leo is authentically sorry for jumping to conclusions and hurting Javi with his wrong allegations, Jada may push him to give Leo one further chance. Javi and Leo will indeed repair the damage soon, so stay tuned for updates on the good news that's brewing. In the city forecourt, Chanel Dupree Demera will let Joy Wesley know just how shocked she is. Johnny Demera didn't go all the way with Joy, but Chanel will remain mealy with them both anyway. Although Joy and Johnny were just arbitrary nominatives at the time, they had ample openings to come clean. Chanel will cloud since she took Joy under her sect and befriended her while Joy kept such a huge secret. This whole mess will leave Chanel wondering how Joy indeed lives with herself. Joy will apologize for any pain she caused, but she may also give Chanel a punch to at least forgive Johnny. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Chanel will indeed grant Johnny remission ultimately. Our prognostications allude it'll be a long road of groveling. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.